no different. Would you join with me in recognizing your 2015 Citizen of the Year winner, Mr. Steve Lynch. Steve, as you stand here, before we take our photos, as you have done many, many times, a proclamation to the winner. Now, he didn't do this himself, and he didn't know that it was coming, but this is from the governor of the state of Missouri, Mr. Jay Nixon. And I'm going to read just a couple statements here. Steve Lynch, an active member of various community organizations, including the Rotary Club of Pulaski County, actively exemplifies the Rotary motto, service above self. Also states here that Steve Lynch is recognized for his long-standing dedicated commitment and selfless service to the Waynesville, St. Robert, Fort Linwood communities, and I will also say to the state of Missouri. So ladies and gentlemen, a proclamation from Mr. Jeremiah J. Nixon, the governor of the state of Missouri. Your winner one more time, Mr. Steve Lynch.
Say that it does seem kind of odd for me to be on the receiving end rather than the giving end of awards. And I will say what an honor that it is to have been nominated again. This is my third time. I was nominated way back in 1986, and then again in 2010, and then this year. Such an honor to be nominated in the fall. So I knew when I came here tonight that either third time was the charm or I'd go home a three-time loser. I am thankful tonight, especially for my family. I am fortunate to have grown up in a family where there was a tradition of service. I've talked about my grandfather many times, P.R. Lynch, who was so involved here in the city of St. Robert, former mayor here. Spent a lot of time here. Spent time in the many clubs around as well. But he was just one of many for my family. My dad, Dick Lynch, previous Citizen of the Year. My cousin, Ann Jarrett, was a Citizen of the Year. My uncle, Tom Lynch, served on the school board and in the Lions Club. My Uncle Al, who left this world too young, active in the Waynesville City Council and in the Optimist Club. My mom, who went back to nursing school down in Waynesville and used that training to serve people in a way that so many people do, anonymously. Without any applause, without any awards. My father-in-law, Ronald Workman. I got married when I was really young, and if you look at my wife, you can tell she was just in grade school. Happy Valentine's Day. So her family was my family all of my life as well. And he was the mayor of Richland and spent time on the city council there for decades. And the Lions Club will never be the same since he passed on. I'm thankful for many others in my family that showed me how much giving back to your community can mean to you. It showed me that you can make a difference in somebody else's life. It showed me that together we can do a lot more than we can do individually. So tonight I am really proud. I'm proud to have my children here. My son Steve, my daughter Misty, and my daughter Katrina. And I am proud that they carry on the tradition of service that our families had for so many years. That each of them serve in their churches, or their schools where their kids go, or their organizations that are in their towns. So I am thankful that that tradition of service carries on. And I look out here tonight and I see so many friends. And while I knew some of you before, truly our friendship began when we began to serve together in different organizations over the years. That's where we got to know each other. There is something special about serving from the heart. It tends to bind hearts together. So I'm thankful for you because I believe on any given year, any one of you could be where I am tonight. It is volunteers and leaders like you that make a difference in our community. We call this the leadership banquet, but truly it's a servant's banquet.
That's it.
Because every good leader serves those that they lead. So I am thankful for you tonight. I am thankful for this community, a community that has that same tradition of service. A community that when I go to the Capitol that I brag about and am proud of. And one of the traditions of service that we celebrate every day here is the tradition of service to our country by those that serve us in uniform. And you've heard tonight how interwoven that we are with those that come and serve our country. In general, as you represent all those that are serving, let me tell you, it is humbling and it is a blessing to serve you as you serve our country. Thank you. At the Capitol, I have several of my colleagues that call me and introduce me as the Golden Boy. They call me that because good things happen to me. Tonight, I feel like that Golden Boy. I thank you. God bless you. Service above self. Thank you.
Well, as a tradition, I'll ask Miss Melissa Sheldon to come forward.